insane. You keep it so loud that we speaking your refrain. Adam Story's got a point if you let him explain. Mr. Pun of all puns, get a pun with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.
And welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and, well, we have some fine gentlemen with me today. One, which is usually always with me, is...
The Fuhrer!
That's right, the Fuhrer is with me today. Making his comeback, finally, at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the madman himself.
Good old Mart Flannagan. Oh, yes.
You know what? That was really fucking pussy. Good old Mart Flannagan. Come on. I gave you, like, the madman.
Flannagan!
Yeah! Come on!
Dude, I can't shout. I've got 2 children in bed. This is the middle of the fucking night, man.
Say
it sexy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, just say it dirty or something.
Mart Flannagan.
I can tell you why all the ladies like you, dude.
It's huge.
So, yes, Mart is finally joining us again all the way from over across the water, you know, where you know, people are free, I guess. And then we have, for the first time, and probably last time, because after this, it's probably not going to come back on, but Mr. John Kennedy.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Yes, for those who don't know, he's from the band... let me see if I can get it right. Stereo Fire Empire.
You got it, man.
See, I knew I had it right.
It's a mouthful. It's a lot to say.
It is.
Yes.
It's kind of like a giant black cock. It's a lot to say.
Yeah, like Anaconda.
And Anaconda. Exactly. Well, John, thank you for doing the show.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Not a problem. So... Adam, the Fuhrer, has something he needs to get off his chest besides his goose-stepping and saluting. So,
the Fuhrer has been discovered.
So, Mon Fuhrer, let it go, sir. Let it go.
They found my brown coat. No, I'm so upset that we're not recording this like 6 hours ago.
Right.
I was so ready to go. I'm so excited.
I actually did get to read the posts, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Uber Gary sent them to me. He said, you got to read this. I said, okay.
So, our friend Matt Robin, who's was a comedian from Mississippi. I think he lives in Orlando now, or maybe he's back. I don't know. He occasionally like posts like minor political things, and he's not looking to
stir the pot.
He's not looking to start a fight or anything like that. He just likes to talk about things, whatever. And he posted this this video that's actually been around for about 2 months, and it's not worth getting into what it is. It's beside the point. It's just something that wasn't meant to be political, and it's. It's not really, but I'll go ahead and explain it. So basically, it's a video of this guy who was wearing one of the Trump's, or I don't know if Trump's people made it or if it's a aftermarket thing, but it's a T-shirt that says "Build That Wall." And so he's in his apartment complex on his computer using the internet from the clubhouse, if you ever lived in an apartment complex. And these 2 people. One of whom is like a Hispanic girl, and I don't remember what the guy was, but they see the shirt and they start harassing him. They're like, hey man, what the fuck are you a fucking racist, And the girl like puts her camera like in his face, like literally right in his face, and they're harassing him, and it goes on for like 10 minutes. It's pretty uncomfortable, and so Matt Robin posted this. And, of course, it sparks a debate. Now, it shouldn't, because, honestly, even though, yes, like, if you wear a shirt that says, build that wall, you're clearly trying to evoke a response.
Of course.
But the proper response is, hey, I think you're an asshole, or I disagree with you, or whatever it is. It's not to like harass somebody for like literally 15 minutes straight and like get in their face and try to provoke you into fighting them and all that. It's there's a difference between politics and like you can be right politically and still be a fucking asshole, and you know, and you have bad behavior and you be a piece of shit.
Yeah, Mart.
Like you can be completely right and be a piece of shit at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive. So
remember that, Mart.
So people start commenting and most of them are like, yeah, fuck that guy. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck if he has freedom of speech. He's a Trump supporter. Fuck Trump supporters. They're Nazis and racists and all that. And long story short, so I waded into this, and at first I was just kind of playing around. Like this one guy was like, you've delineated yourself and chosen a side. And I was like, that's not what delineated means. And actually, this one's pretty funny. So then the guy goes, I never said you're delineated. I don't even know how that would work. And he goes on to say something else. And so I wrote underneath that, and I was like, you literally said you've delineated. And his response to that was, you've actually proven my point and you don't know it. So I copied and pasted, you literally said you've delineated, you know, and he's like, it doesn't matter. But basically, it was like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? You said a word, you misused it. Then you said you didn't use that word wrong. And I pointed out that you used the word wrong, and you're like, I'm smarter than you, you know,
because you're an asshole and you're not right.
And then this one chick, basically, it doesn't matter what she said, but I responded, and her response was, so first of all, the guy that I was arguing with earlier calls me a Nazi, and then she's like, you better check your white privilege because you wouldn't know racism. And at that point, I lost my shit, like not online, but in real life. I was like, bitch, are you fucking high? I'm brown.
Yeah, it's like, I'm the brownest dude on here. What is wrong with you?
I was like, and no joke. You know how like Kevin's always like high yellow and shit?
Yeah.
That bitch was high yellow. Bitch, I'm ashy. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm white privilege. I started like posting online. I was like, behold the face of white privilege.
I did see that. I did see that meme. That was very beautiful. I loved every minute, and I laughed a lot.
I was so in love with it. I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome! I got to talk about it on the show." And at that point, I wasn't even mad. I didn't give a fuck. Like Matt kept arguing with those people. I was like, "Dude, they're just trolling you. Like, just let it go.
They just want you to be pissy.
Let it go, Indiana." But I was just like, dude, at that point, I don't give a fuck what they said. I don't even care if they had proven me wrong, which they didn't. But I was just so excited that somebody called me a Nazi and told me to check my white privilege. The only part of my body that's white is the palm of my hands. Like it's fucking amazing. Like
oh, shit.
Nobody bothered to like look at my fucking profile.
They just jumped on you.
Ice-T's black, and you're browner than Ice-T is.
Yeah, I think so. He said Ice-T is black, and you're browner than Ice-T. I believe so.
Arguably,
they may be the same tannage.
Yeah, parts of my body are definitely blacker than him.
His dick.
My dick is like up until the head. My dick is black. Not like black, just like hasn't seen the light of day in a while. Like,
so it's like it's a cave penis.
I mean, I haven't seen any caves lately, but sure. I'd love to go spelunking.
I was going to say, it doesn't go spelunking very often.
If you would like to have sex with the Fuhrer and work out your inferior races, your Negro feelings on the Fuhrer's penis, call me.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
number is 999. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, man. So
it is my favorite number.
So are you done with your venting?
I am, but I kind of want to use that voice for the rest of the show. Sorry, John Kyoshi.
Oh, it's great, man. That's awesome. I actually saw this video that you guys were talking about a few weeks ago.
Oh, did you? You did see it?
Yeah, just randomly.
Yeah, like, you know, I didn't get a chance to see I didn't actually get the chance to see the video, but I did get to see like all the aftermath with him and them people fighting, because that shit was hysterical.
It's just uncomfortable. I mean, look, I get it. I get that it upsets people and all that. And again, like, I don't disagree with the fact that if you wear a shirt like that says something political, that you're essentially holding yourself up to criticism. But, you know, like this new thing in our country where it's okay to behave badly and treat people like shit because you disagree with them because they're the enemy. That's fucking retarded, and that's why that's literally why Donald Trump is president, because of shit like that.
That's what I've been saying, that, man. And like I don't talk very much politics because, like, obviously if you're not, like, you know,
one side or the other,
on the left, you're on the right.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my biggest fears, man, is having somebody tell me to check my privilege or some bullshit, like, you know, buzzword get thrown in my face by like some you know, feminist chick who like needs this war, needs this, you know, shit in her life so bad so she can go run around and like accuse regular people of being, you know, whatever the fucking
being
word
a fucking
is right
Nazi.
Now.
That's not my worst fear. I live for that shit. Please do.
Man, I don't even. I had a situation like that at a venue not too long ago where
no shit.
It didn't get like too like heated, but like it was before a show, and I had heard this woman earlier talking about like white privilege, this and that, and blah blah blah, and you know, I was trying to stay as far out of it as I could. And later I'm squeezing through this venue and I'm walking past what I thought was a group of guys, because they're all wearing black hoodies and blue jeans, like 90% of the people in there, because you know, most shows here it's a bunch of guys wearing
hoodies.
Black. Yeah. Well, I walked past this group and I walked past this person and they bumped back into me and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." And she turned around and her face looked like she was, for calling her man, she was so ready to pounce on me, man. Like I call everybody man. I call my wife man. Like I'm not.
You're not being a dick.
She had it. She had it in her so bad, ready to just go. But
I think the problem is she didn't have it in her.
Yeah.
She said this. She gave me this very dry look, and she said, "I appreciate you calling me that," which I don't know what. I just kept walking and acting like I didn't hear it.
But it's because she was probably like, "Yeah, I'm one of you." You know?
I have no idea. I was so scared that someone was about to pull out a camera and put me on YouTube.
Or she could be transgender too.
That's probably what it was.
So fucking stupid, though. I mean, I think I had this conversation with Ted Wally not so long ago.
With Ted Wally?
Yeah, he was on Dude League, and I said, like, I call everybody dude. It doesn't matter, man, woman, child, inanimate object. I call everything dude.
Right.
And yeah, you call a woman dude, and I am not a dude. It's like, calm the fuck down. You have to get triggered by everything.
Well, everybody's
they're just looking for a fight. It's just
the right
to get triggered.
The correct response is, "Sorry, cunt."
So we call them split arses over here.
What do you call them?
Split arse.
A sweat ass.
Split arse.
Oh, split ass.
Yeah, that's just another derogatory term for a lady.
Or as you said it, ass. Like you said it fancy. Split ass.
That doesn't make it. This is why I don't. It
makes it sound nice.
Like when English people are like, yeah, we invented the language. Ass is already split. What does that mean? Like what? Like, I get it's supposed to be a vagina, but asses have more of a divide.
Oh fucking hell! It's a front bottom, isn't it, sir? It's a front bottom.
A front bottom.
Only if she's really fat.
Yeah.
That's a moose knuckle.
Oh my god, I'm so confused now. So, John, you're in a band, right?
Yeah, I am.
And you're supposed to be. We're supposed to be talking to you about your band and stuff, and we're talking about women's parts.
Let's talk about the front bottom.
The front bottoms.
This is way more interesting than we could talk about my band.
Well, man, I mean, just give everybody an idea of what you guys do, and stuff like that, where people can get your music and shit like that,
Yeah, right on, man. I mean, we play, heavy rock, metal, whatever you want to call it, kind of a little bit of southern thing going on with it too, I guess. But we've been doing it for about 5 years now. 3 of us in the band had a bunch of different drummers come in and out.
Oh yeah, man. Sorry about your drummer, dude. That really sucks.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was rough. That was in this year alone, we've had 3 people play drums and 1 person died. So
yeah, I went through the same thing. I had a drummer that we played with him for a while, and then he had ended up passing away from brain cancer, and it was terrible,
wow.
man. It was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we hadn't been playing with him very long, but he's probably one of the coolest guys I ever met. I met him working here, and he had played with a bunch of like bands I really liked already. He had played in Sour Vein for a while.
Yeah.
He toured with Weed Eater and sat in on drums for Weed Eater for a while. So a bunch of bands I really respected. And he just kind of fell in our laps, really. He moved back home and didn't have a project. And, we had one show we got to play with him, which worked out really well because it was a Creepy Fest show. And
yeah, I remember that show.
He was good friends with Bill and all those guys. So he got to play in front of a lot of his friends, one last time before he ended up passing away. This is Jerry Parody, if anybody is out there listening, who knows who he is. He's been,
dude, he's been in and out of the scene for years. He's a very, very, very nice dude. Very cool.
Extremely. But I was just, really honored to spend that little bit of time playing music with him that we did. It was, one of the coolest things I've gotten to do so far as a musician. We really miss him a lot, but we got this kid Art who came in. He's a lot younger than us. He's like 23. We're all 30 to 31, 32. And he learned everything immediately and has really brought a lot of stuff that we hadn't done before. He's got more of a jazz background and things like that. And
oh, very cool.
Studied music in college a little bit. So he kind of has a little step up on us as far as being more educated, I guess you'd say, about music. So bringing a lot of different stuff to the table. It's been a lot of fun writing new stuff with him. So everything's kind of going back up since the summer when all the stuff with Jerry happened.
Great. Yeah, because I had contacted you guys a couple times to try to get you guys to do some shows, and it was like the contact I got was like, hey, man, we can't do anything. Our drummer just passed away. I was like, holy shit. I'm so sorry, man.
It seems like both times you've tried either a drummer quit and then,
right.
So,
yeah. I was like, you guys are like Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
There you go. But very much so kind of turning into a Spinal Tap situation. We tell Art all the time that he's like risking his life playing drums for us.
He's going to spontaneously combust.
Do you make him,
be careful.
do you make him wear a red shirt?
Yeah.
He's a huge Star Trek fan too, so
yeah, you should make him wear a red shirt. That'd be fucking funny.
Yeah, it's been great though, man. I'm really glad to have him a part of the band now. He looks like he's ready to stick around for a while.
Well, that's good. You hear that, Art?
Having a youngster in the band, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Having a younger guy come into the band. I know the same thing happened with us. Our drummer come in and he was 17, 18 when our drummer came in, and it just breathed a bit of new life into the band that we didn't even know we had.
That's because you're all old fucks. That's why.
Fuck you, Barris.
I know. I'm older than you. Fuck off. I know. You don't have to tell me.
There's definitely a little bit of rejuvenation with having somebody younger in there. And, for some reason, he looks up to us. I don't know. We're about the three biggest assholes you could ever possibly find. But
are you guys taller than him?
I'm taller than everybody.
See, that's why.
But yeah, we're all taller than him. I'm pretty sure.
See, that's why he looks up. See, told you. And he's a drummer, so he's always sitting down. Fuck.
True. And I'm huge, so like nobody ever sees him when he plays. They kind of see like some arms flailing behind me. But yeah, he's got a really thankless job right now.
Well, at least you got somebody. I mean, that's awesome that he came in and Art, stick around, dude. Don't be careful. Just be careful.
Yeah, be very careful.
Make him wear like gloves and like rubber soled shoes,
like a fucking armor.
We actually do make him wear gloves. He's gonna get mad at me for saying this, but
did you make him watch Final Destination before he started the show?
No, I didn't. But he had
don't do that.
He
it's
had to
be
put the gloves
at
on him.
rigs.
He has a problem with dropping sticks at first when he's playing with us. And I think it had a lot to do with being nervous because he was playing with us, and he was really trying hard not to screw up. But in doing that, he kept getting sweaty palms and dropping sticks.
Nice.
So we now require him to wear gloves.
So he's like one of those wide receivers that can't hold the ball, so they make him wear those sticky gloves. He's
the kid from Little Giants.
Nice, perfect.
He is hot hands Hanen.
Beautiful. So far we've gotten a Nazi. We've gotten a Star Trek little dig in there, and now Little Giants. This is pretty good so far.
Kind of random.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. So where are you guys playing next, man? Or are y'all playing anytime soon or anything like that?
We're not, man. We decided we wanted to stop playing shows for a bit to work on writing a new album. With drummers coming in and out all the time, it always made it really hard to write. So we have someone now who is going to stick with us, and we've already written a few tunes.
Great.
We bought a van not too long ago.
Is it by the
really badass 78 Chevy van, nice. And it only had like 15,000 miles on it, but we're kind of
damn, dude,
right
that's pretty awesome. How the fuck did you find a van that old with that little bit of mileage?
Got really lucky, and my bass player is a little bit of a hustler, so
they murdered a homeless man.
He was living in it down by the river.
And I gotta say that this sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I think he's giving you this story because he doesn't want you to ask him to play another show. I'm gonna
ask him to play another fucking show.
No, I don't play shows anymore. Like, no, we just like sit around with jam, bro.
No. He knows it's gonna come. I don't give up, so it's definitely gonna happen.
So that's a different kind of show.
Our goal is before we play another show to have a new set list.
Sweet.
We played the same shit for almost 3 years, so nobody wants to hear it anymore. We don't want to hear it anymore. We want to play some newer songs.
I completely agree. I understand that totally. I did the same thing with the band that I was in for a while. We stopped playing a lot of the songs that we played for like 3 or 4 years, and then the fucked up thing is we came in with a whole new set, and people were like, "Hey, play that song." I'm like, "Fuck you. We don't want to play it anymore."
I still think it sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, shut up, man. It's all right. How can you not trust a guy named John Kennedy? It's fucking fate, dude.
How can you trust?
Well, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. What happened to Marilyn Monroe? Let's start with that.
Hey, look.
How often do you get that? Like, cause my name's Adam, and it stopped in, I guess, in the last 5 or 6 years. But like for like the first 30 years of my life, it was constantly, "Hey Adam, where's Eve?" One of my mom's ex-boyfriends used to like Adam Bomb.
Dude, I get Wayne's World all the fucking time.
I've never done that to you.
You haven't. Or I would get, since the people call me Buddy, I would get the theme song for My Buddy doll. Yes.
Do you not get the South Park one? The Canadians from South Park. I'm not your buddy.
No, never got that. Hey, buddy, how's it going, buddy? No, not that one yet. Yeah, I was too old for that.
Every teacher I ever had on the first day of class thought that they were the first person to make that joke, like going down the roll.
Are you serious, dude?
They got, Jimmy Johnson, John Kennedy. It's kind of like the Michael Bolton thing, the Office Space thing.
Yeah.
It's like everybody thinks they're the first person to put that together. And, wants to ask you a bunch of shit.
You must really like his music.
No.
I think that's true because, like I said,
his entire catalog.
When people would be like, "Hey Adam, where's Eve?" They kind of laughed at themselves. It's not even a funny joke to begin with, but
they're like, "Ha! I'm so
like,
funny."
Yeah, look, look how clever I am. Like you never got that one before.
You're a fucking douche.
Yeah.
That's teachers for you, though. Teachers just constantly think they're the funniest humans on the planet.
Mart, your name is Martin Flannagan. I don't think there's anybody else in the world famous with that name.
To be honest, as far as I know, even on Facebook, I'm the only person with this name with this spelling.
Well, yeah, I do believe you're correct because you spell your last name wrong.
Fuck off, man. No.
How's it spelled? P-O-T-T-E-R?
The same spelling as one of the 12 ruling families of Ireland. No.
Harry Potter was not one of the ruling families of Ireland, man.
Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be Harry Potter or Doctor Who again, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Awesome.
always. Dude.
No. You're always going to be Harry Potter.
No, I've said he was going to be the Doctor from the Doctor Who from like last season.
Dude,
but...
I had people messaging me after that show.
Are you really going to be the new Doctor? Yeah.
Oh my God, you're going to be the new Doctor Who. Oh my God. It's like, fuck's sake,
like,
Barris, what have you done to me?
Hey man, I can't help it that people listen and they want you to be the fucking next Doctor of Doctor Who. I would dig the fuck out of that. That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah.
just so you know, John, this is exactly the kind of show this is always.
Oh, yeah, I listened to you guys today, just getting ready to see what it would be like.
And you know what? I want to applaud you, sir, for being a guest that actually prepped. I really appreciate that.
On a show where no one ever prepped.
Exactly.
I didn't want to walk into a situation where y'all just like made fun of me the whole time because I know I wasn't going to do it. So.
Oh no, dude, we wouldn't have did that.
We're usually
like we have to
polite.
wait. We have to wait till like the second or third time you come on to completely fuck with you because
I
you know.
I won't give any specifics because I don't want to be rude. But we had a guest on not terribly long ago where I was just texting Wayne like, "Can we end this?"
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't gonna be rude to the guy, like you know, or the band, like on the show, but I was like. All right.
Like, and you see how we you know trash Harry Potter here all the time is because
that's why I'm on, isn't it? I'm on the show just so you can take the fucking piss out.
We got him on so he'd be like the barrier between you and the jokes. So you get it? It's okay. Yeah. We saving you. No. Mart actually started out as a guest. We introduced had him come on and talk about his band and stuff, and then for some odd reason, he just stuck around, and he's been part of the show probably for, 3 years now?
Fuck, has it been that long?
Yeah.
I need to get a new album written really, really quick.
You do, actually. You do, because it's the same songs.
It's actually probably closer to 4 years, because I think we're going on 5 years now.
Yeah, we're pushing 5 now, yeah. Yeah, so it's 4 years, Mart. Happy anniversary, honey.
Thanks, dude.
Ha 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 ha. Doctor
But
Who.
no, we try to be polite to guests. I mean,
of course.
I mean, it's as long as no one's a dick. Like,
right.
And I don't. We've never had anybody who was an asshole.
Actually, yes, we did. We had one guest, and she completely annihilated our other co-host. Yeah, Rum Guy.
But she was just mean to Rum, though.
Yeah, she was completely shitty to Rum.
Okay, but then there was just one section where she just like wouldn't stop shitting on Rum, and it just got kind of like
it was awkward.
All right, like yeah, like it was kind of funny at first, but now it's just awkward.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, that's every show you guys do with Rum. You guys do that to him for the whole show.
Yeah, but we love him. She doesn't even know the fuck he is.
I'm lukewarm on him, but you know.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, so we would have never jumped on you like that. Even if your name is John Kennedy, you know.
You can't choose your name.
Exactly.
It's a strong name with lineage. Like,
what I meant by that is like we wouldn't have. Like, oh, his name's John Kennedy. We can pull out all kind of fucking sort of silliness towards his name,
Oh no, I don't do hackneyed jokes. I only do dick jokes.
That's true. You do. We do a lot of dick jokes.
And sometimes I make voices.
So, John, just come and play in England. No one knows who John Kennedy was.
Exactly.
They don't mind.
He died too fast. I think he was the president with half a head. Too soon?
Oh,
Too soon? Too soon? No, fuck. It's only been 40 years.
No.
Oh, God.
Man, I gotta always tell people, like, we're the Scottish Kennedys.
Oh, nice.
We're not the Irish asshole Kennedys. We're the Scottish Kennedys. Like, fuck those guys. I got more John Kennedys in my family than they got in their family.
Well, yeah, because they're -2 at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, at least 2 of them are dead. So, we know that for sure. Actually, I went to the spot where his head was splattered all over the ground, so that was pretty cool. That's pretty fucked up too.
Yeah, that's like the fucking worst claim to fame ever.
Right. I went to John Kennedy's spot where he was murdered. It was pretty cool.
Are y'all getting the static on the line that I am?
No, I don't hear any static. Really?
That's weird.
It just happened a few.
I don't hear any static from anybody. The only time I hear anything is when Mart, like his will fade in and then get loud.
Don't get blaming me. No, just blame the Englishman again.
Well, it's that English internet. Y'all still use like abacus
run by hamsters and wheels.
Yeah. It's like the what is it the what the fuck the Dark Ages over there, right?
Dude, it might as fucking well be at the minute. People holding Trump rallies and all this sort of crazy shit, and it's
y'all
like,
are
dude,
holding.
it's not even your country.
Y'all are holding Trump rallies in fucking England. Why?
Oh, I was talking to you about this the other day. It was people are having. It started off as some Facebook bullshit, as people writing petitions to stop him entering the country.
He was supposed to. He was supposed to go on a. He was supposed to go on a diplomatic trip to England. And
I gotcha.
After the executive order on the
ban.
Temporary immigration ban, somebody did like a change.org or whatever petition to get him banned from ever entering England, which I guess like I kind of get, but I don't think like a lot of these people understand how narcissistic this dude is. I don't think he gives a fuck.
No, he don't care.
I'm sure he's just sitting around like banging his supermodel wife going, fuck England.
As he makes fun of the future
England
queen of England.
Finds out how amazing our immigration is, they're going to be upset. They're bad. They're bad.
That is a terrible Trump. Terrible.
I'm sorry. I can't do Trump at all.
That was awful. I don't even know what that was.
Whatever. It's not as bad as your Cosby.
Trying to do English.
No, it was bad. Like, I owned up to it. Anyway, but he doesn't give a fuck whether England bans him or whatever.
No. Fuck no. He don't give a shit. He don't care if his own country bans him.
That's true enough.
It's true. It really doesn't. He don't give a fuck.
But that still doesn't quite. So what are the rallies like? I know the rallies are about that, but how are people protesting the idea of him possibly coming?
In their mouths.
Yeah. I mean, amongst other things, but like in quite a few of the major cities across here, there were pretty big rallies.
That's crazy.
People in England fucking hate the dude. I mean, I'm pretty ambivalent. I'm not very politically minded anyway. I don't get involved in that shit. My vote's my vote, and that's it. But I don't understand why they've got to get so embroiled in other people's politics. Yet again, England thinking they are the biggest nation in the world.
That's why we left.
We're just a tiny little island within shitting distance of France. I mean, what the fuck? I don't understand it at all.
Shitting distance.
Yeah, everybody just gets up on their high horse and starts shouting and screaming, and like that fucking idiot screaming at Trump getting elected or whatever it was. Have you seen that video on Facebook or whatever?
The guy who was crying no at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking hysterical, dude.
I mean,
somebody put it to a death metal track.
Yeah,
that was much more entertaining.
I love that. That was great. It was like, oh.
I don't know. I get in. I have other English friends, and like some of them like to post like anti-Trump shit, and I'm just like, dude, look, like that's cool, but A, like you don't know what you're talking about, and B, like it's not really helpful. Like, all this bullshit, like, and look, I'm anti-Trump too. Like I guess I'm not technically anti-Trump anymore. I'm hopeful that he'll do some good stuff, but I'm certainly not a Trump supporter, but like all this, like, it's just that America has turned into like politics are team sports. And like, cause the other day, fuck it, I'll say it. Like, my boss over at BSI was talking with another like far left guy, and that's fine. I don't care if that's what you are, but they were talking about, Trump, and like he was saying something to the effect of like, but it's, it's fine. Let's see them screw up. And I'm like, dude, you realize you live in this country too, right? Like if he screws up badly enough, like it's not
gonna
like
fuck everybody.
Like, it's not in. You don't like you make it sound like you want to be on the side of like people like doing the right thing, but when you say something like that, what you're actually admitting to is you don't really give a fuck what happens to the country. You just want to be right, and that's stupid. You know.
That's the common thought now, though. People are more interested in being right than they are in doing what's right.
Well, I'll do you one better. If you give people a choice between freedom and their own self-interest, they'll choose self-interest every time. People don't really give a fuck about freedom. They just like talking about it.
I think it's really cool right now, you know, to fucking say all that shit, because nobody's gonna like you look at the fucking that Meryl Streep at that award show or whatever, and everybody's talking about how fucking brave she is to get on stage and you know, say all this shit. Like, it's not brave to go out there and say fuck Trump, because that's just like a good way, you know, if you want to get a fucking applause at a show, you go out there and say fuck Trump, you're going to get at least a few people clapping. Like, it's the same way with saying it on stage in front of all the like fucking Hollywood sycophant, you know, limousine socialists out there that they all want the same shit. They all like getting out there and saying fuck Trump. If you want to say something brave, maybe get out there and say, hey, maybe we fucked up and shouldn't have told people how to, you know, vote or think and all that stuff for the last 10 years. I think that might have got us in this fucking situation. Like,
no shit.
Maybe we shouldn't have ran Hillary Clinton whenever everybody wanted Bernie Sanders. Maybe that was our bad. How about this? How about we all just like shut the fuck up for the next 4 years and let's see what happens. And then when another election comes around, we'll try again. We'll
or maybe just be honest about what's going on, and like, and then people who disagree with you can sort of come together with you and say, okay, no, you're right. Like, this is wrong, you know. But if you constantly double down and like all this like finger pointing and like everybody's a racist, like all those people voted for Obama, or not all of them, but most of them did. Like, they weren't racist then. And suddenly they're racist because they wanted something different.
Yeah.
Well, it comes back to what you were saying earlier. It's people aren't. It isn't you've got a different opinion, and that's fine. Let's talk about that. It's you've got a different opinion, you're a Nazi. It's like a sort of thing today. Everyone who's wrong is called Hitler.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's everybody, and they're all so good about jumping on it after the fact.
Well, I have a new policy about that.
Beforehand.
I have a new policy about that. If you call someone Hitler, I'm going to ask you to show me pictures of the bodies.
Empty your ashtray now, sir.
No, I'm saying, I mean, that's not even a joke. Like, Hitler is responsible for what did it amount to? 8 million deaths?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I don't remember the exact number, but I'm like, every time you say something like that, you are figuratively taking a piss on all those people that were tortured
and murdered.
You know, women, children, families, you know, murdered, tortured, like experimented on in some cases.
Oh, yeah.
Like the kind of horrible, like
the kind of shit that you see in movies,
like,
man. That's basically what it is. It's the horrible tortures and shit you would see in like fucking horror movies.
Right. And
it's shit.
Yeah.
And every time you just go like, oh, he's literally Hitler, which, you know, again, the word literally, but it's like, no, he's kind of a douchebag, and he's often, but not always wrong.
You know, if people would have said that about Hitler, you know, like, you know, he's not so bad, but he is kind of a douchebag. Maybe he would have been a little more nice. He was
just a frustrated artist. What are you talking about?
He was an artist?
Yeah, he was actually an artist.
Wow. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, he was a painter.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
He like to paint dogs, German shepherds.
No shit. God, you guys know way too much about Nazis.
Topically, the company, which I can't name for obvious reasons because I'll get fired, that I work for in my day job, built the operating systems for the gas chambers.
I mean, you know,
fucked up.
Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, like there's a ton of cars that built cars for the Nazis. It's look, almost everyone who was part of that, either on the receiving end or the actual Nazis, is dead. It is what it is. Like, just don't forget about it. But
yeah.
But this actually brings up like one of the things that I wanted to bring up, because not because we need to talk about politics the whole time, but because it's so fucking stupid. But I figured it was coming. So there's a petition now to Walt Disney World to keep Donald Trump's animatronic from, like, they don't want him to talk in the Hall of Presidents.
Why?
Because they hate Donald Trump.
It might scare children.
Because he's gonna come out and go, "Mon vieux." See how. I
made a joke on Grinning Hosts. I wanted, because we actually talked about it on like the first episode, and I said, because they were saying, well, what? Because he hadn't been inaugurated yet, and they were saying, well, what would he even say? Like, what quote would they use? Because they use actual quotes from the president.
Right.
And I said, I'll tell you what he needs to say. I want his animatronic staring at Barack Obama, and I want him to say, "You're fired."
That would actually work.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Yeah.
Ever.
I would grab a pussy. That would be perfect.
That bullshit.
That would be amazing.
Did you see all the signs at the fucking dumbass women's rally? Like,
oh, dude.
Like, this pussy grabs back. I don't think that helps your case. I think that kind of implies that you want to fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then the ones that were carrying the signs, who would want to grab those pussies?
Oh yeah, some of those.
I think it was like other chicks may be interested in those, but
speaking,
that's about it.
That leads into another one I wanted to talk about. Did y'all see the Lena Dunham naked video?
God no, that sounds awful.
I saw that you posted it. I went to watch it, but it would not load.
Well, you wouldn't have dropped a load either. So she posted
What's a Lena Dunham?
Huh?
Who's Lena Dunham?
You know what, Mart? You don't need to know. Quite frankly, she's a chick who's sort of artificially famous. She has this show on HBO that's fucking horrible.
It's called Girls.
And she's a
pudgy.
She's like the poster child for like millennial, like.
Yeah, she's somehow become
homeless girls.
Yeah, she's somehow become the face of like feminist social justice warriors in America.
Oh, she's a poster girl for assholes.
Yes.
She looked kind of like an asshole, like literally.
Like you remember that girl back in the day when everybody was wearing flannel, being the grunge guys, and then the girl that was walked up and she was wearing the same thing you did, had her hair in a ponytail. Yeah. That's her.
Yeah, like the girl, like if you're at a bar and you've been drinking and everybody else went home with somebody and there's that one girl
and she's
there,
the last one there, and you're like,
She's not like the ugliest like chick. She's just, there's something like and you have to think about it even though you're drunk. She's that chick.
We call them 7 pinters. Because you've got to have 7 pints before you consider taking them home.
Yeah, that's them.
Well, I'd say she's a 9-pinter.
Well, the shitty thing about it is that, Kylo Ren fucked her in the show, so it's pretty terrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, she, but anyway.
He used his lightsaber on her.
She's not particularly funny. She's not particularly intelligent, but she's hailed as a genius. And by the way, also, she has literally, using that word correctly,
been a Nazi,
called for the genocide of straight white males.
Yeah, she did. I did hear her say that.
There's a video out. Her and her dad are sitting around saying, "Isn't it time for straight white males to just go away? For them just to die out? Like they've served their purpose. They're destroying the planet, and it's time for straight white males to go away."
Isn't her dad a straight white male? I'm just putting that out there.
He's probably a white male. I don't know about that first part.
The mom probably has a strap on and fucked him in the ass so much that now he is agreeing with his daughter.
It's entirely possible. So, but she made this video that is supposedly like an advertisement for healthcare, and it's her in the shower. Just that's it. She's just like talking in the camera, naked in the shower, and she's like, "This is for healthcare because you need it, and you can go to healthcare.gov like for like this. It's only going to be up for 2 more days because Trump's in office, but so." I want you to go out because healthcare is important. I don't know, like people don't know that, but healthcare is like it's just below food. like, because if you don't have healthcare, you can't have, like vaginas, and like it's like super important. Like, have you had an abortion lately? You should have an abortion, and you can't do that without healthcare. And oh my God, like something's coming out of my vagina. And like I'm kind of embellishing here, but no, but that's what it is. It's like this weird like healthcare commercial. It doesn't actually give you any information other than like you should go to healthcare.gov.
Yeah.
And it's basically she's kind of the white Oprah in a sense, like not in like in terms of like talent or
money.
Or money, yeah. But she's like, she knows she's not attractive, and like in the same way that like I know I'm not attractive. Like I'm obese, like whatever. But she has made it a point, because everyone thinks she's unattractive and don't want to see her naked. She takes every opportunity to make sure everyone has to see her naked. And this video is supposedly to help people, but it's really about, hey, let me post another video of me naked for that people will share. So
Pretty
people
much.
have to see me naked.
Pretty much. But
secretly after validation, where some little sad fucking basement dweller is going to go, oh, I think you're beautiful. Go home.
Sad little basement dweller. I like that. I
know somebody who would fuck her when you say sad little basement dweller.
Really?
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
I probably do. But I don't.
Is he a Warcraft guy?
No.
Leave Rum.
That's my view of basement dwellers.
No, leave Rum out of
really an
this.
arts and crafts guy. Anyway.
So
let's talk to John about something he wants to talk about.
Yeah, John. let's let the you take the floor, man. Let's you take the floor. Come on. Tell us.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I know I've seen on Facebook and stuff. You're a big comic guy, right?
We both
both of y'all are?
Adam actually he works at a comic shop.
Oh, no shit. Which one?
BSI Comics. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention.
You can mention it.
Well, yeah, man. I used to go out there a lot whenever I first started coming around in New Orleans. Whenever my wife moved back here, that was like the first comic store. That place is awesome. They separate everything by like the week and everything.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Yeah. So it's kind of convenient to find things that come out that week. Man, I used to go there a lot. I go over to Crescent City now because it's right by the house, especially since they moved over here.
Yeah.
But I just know
nice place.
I've seen Wayne posting stuff about there, I think, before buying comics and stuff like that.
I think we went over there for free comic book day.
To go take all their pop vinyls.
Yeah, we did. We went over there and bought them all.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
You reading anything good right now? Anything current?
Me? No, nothing lately. Adam, what about you, dude? I know you more involved in it than I am because I barely get a chance to. I have a 1-year-old now, so it's kind of hard to do anything fun.
I'm not reading anything that's like mind blowing, but the new Inhumans versus X-Men comics been kind of pretty awesome.
Oh, really?
But there's no like new like independent book that's been like blowing me away or anything like that. Like I don't know. Like lately I tend to buy like older stuff. I'm trying to collect all the Lock and Key books and
nice.
That's a really good stuff.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Have you been picking up anything or?
Just getting back into it more recently than I was. I was saving up for a wedding and shit for a while, so I didn't kind of.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on your Facebook. It's very nice.
Thank you. But I just picked up the Autumnlands. It's like a Kurt Busiek book from Image came out recently. I don't know, a bunch of magic and like anthropomorphic looking people on it. So
sweet.
Looked like it was something I'd be interested in.
That sounds
cool.
I
got that Green Lantern omnibus, the Jeff Johns omnibus. It's like the size of a 2 bricks smashed together.
A coffee table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
the Absolute Edition.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 of them right now, and I picked up the first one of that and the first volume of his Flash stuff. I think from that he did in the 90s.
Nice.
Yeah, just getting in that
2000,
old DC.
but yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty awesome, dude.
long enough time ago where it feels like the 90s.
Like honestly, man, the last good stuff stuff that I read that I enjoyed was the Batman stuff, the new Batman stuff.
Yeah, like the Scott Snyder Batman.
Yeah. I really got
The
into
last
that.
Batman I
Those
bought
were,
was Hush.
Hush was the last Batman you
I
bought?
think that was the last one I bought, yeah.
Damn.
I don't go with DC, man. I mean...
Well, yeah, so you're a Marvel guy.
Well, Marvel, yeah, but I've just bought the hard copies of Sandman.
Nice.
And the Preacher stuff as well. I love the Sandman series anyway,
dude.
and all the spin-offs.
But by far, hands down, The Preacher is my all-time favorite comic book ever.
Yeah, but not
It's
enough
amazing.
that you actually call it by its name.
Yeah, I know. It's Preacher. I understand.
Yeah, the Preacher is my favorite.
I said The Preacher books. That would be correct.
Oh, whatever. You always call it the Preacher, and I'm always gonna give you shit, and you're gonna have to get over it.
Eat my nuts. I don't know. It's like bands that don't have the in front of their name, and they should. I don't know why.
So what are you saying? It should be the Stereo Fire Empire?
No, theirs is fine.
We don't need to add any more syllables to that name.
Theirs is perfect.
I really like your name. We were talking
Yeah.
about that before you came on, because I was doing my typical complaint about how metal bands all have stupid names. They're like that joke from Deadpool that's very true. Like fucking Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Wow, we really have run out of names.
Yeah.
That's how metal bands are. It's like,
and I want to say thank you.
Goat fuck eater. You know.
Thank you
I'm
for.
not even going to comment on this one. My band's name's dumb as fuck.
Aw,
Even
dude.
though it's a good.
It's
No, it makes sense. Like
Right.
Skeletal Damage. You can understand. Like at least it doesn't sound random.
Come on, dude. It's not.
Like,
I
that's
wrestled a bear
that's
once.
my issue. It's like, okay, what's a brutal word? Fire. It's another brutal word. Chicken.
Stereo. No, sorry.
Stereo.
Fuck. Fire chicken. Fuck. Yeah, brutal.
That's a great name.
Like, I'm like, okay, I guess. Like it just sounds like you pulled your name out of a fucking hat. Like it.
We almost did pull our name out of a hat.
That's beautiful.
That's kind of almost how it happened. I'm my guitar player, who I love to death, is he's one of those fucking guys that nothing's ever good enough or sounds right. Nothing's ever gonna be something that he agrees on. So, I mean, we went through it was 3 years we had been together before we had a name that we actually stuck with.
All right, give me one of the names that you had.
When we first started, we were called Magnus, and then we found out there's like a million Magnuses. So we were like, well, that can't work. So we went to we had a drummer for a while who was like really insistent that we call ourselves Brujo, and so we kind of let it. we kind of let that. Yeah, we kind of let that run its course until he like decided to move away, and then we all were like, "That's a dumb name, right?"
I'm glad you let that one go. I really am. That was.
I am too. Yeah. The only one that I really liked that we never stuck with it, I kind of wish we would, was the name Six Demon Bag, like from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Did you guys actually play a show with that?
Never
name?
played a show with that name, but I always wanted. But that was another one of those things. My guitar player, you don't want to have a number in the name, because then, I mean, think of all the bands with numbers in the names, and they just kept making this case. It's like Three Doors Down, 311 and stuff, and he just.
Yeah, but it's a 6. It's twice those guys.
It's. But it wasn't even that we just got tired of arguing with him. It's like, all right, fucking man, you don't want that name, we'll find something else. And I don't even know how Stereo Fire Empire happened. I think it was
I think
three
it's good.
words we threw out together that all kind of matched, and we're like, yeah, that'll work. We're not going to agree on anything else, so here we are.
Did you ever reach your point where you just wanted to be like, fuck, I don't care if the name's stupid, we're not changing our name again, fuck it, no?
Oh, it's great when we do song titles, man, because that's kind of more like my no, man, sorry. If you're not gonna help me write the lyrics for it, then I'm gonna name the song when I want to name it. So
that's what I do. I'm writing the song. You guys wrote the music. I'm gonna write the words and the name. I don't want any input. Get the fuck out of my face. I can't play an instrument.
You wrote the lyrics. You've got carte blanche to give it the name.
Exactly. I'm like, look, guys, I can't play an instrument. This is the only thing I can do to participate. Fuck you. This is my name.
Pretty much, it happens. It's like it's a fight all the time when it comes to like right now we're trying to figure out a name for our van, and I've come up with the name Susan Servanden, and the only person that doesn't like it or is not sure about it is my guitar player Evan.
Dude, I'm just gonna tell you right now.
That's a Wayne joke.
That is gonna be the name of this episode.
Oh, why was it called Jean-Claude Van Van?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
We did this last night. We did this last night for about an hour trying to insert the name Van.
That is so good, dude.
It was a really good
I like that Susan
use of our time where we're supposed to be writing new music.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Oh, no. You know what it needs to be called? I'm not joking.
Oh, what you got?
Van Gogh.
No.
Oh, fuck. That is some Fozzie Bear shit, that is.
Oh, waka, waka, waka.
Nobody said that one last night.
Van Gogh.
Vanna White, and definitely heard the Jean-Claude Van Damme one. That was like the first one that we all threw out.
The thing is, if it breaks down, you're going to call it the Van Don't Go.
Van Don't Go.
Oh, it's fucking
No,
terrible,
you know what you would call it in that case? Van Down.
Van Down. Van Down.
Just call it Susan Servan Don't.
There you go.
Oh, man. The thing is, it's sessions like that when you're talking shit that you end up hurting yourselves laughing with the rest of you guys. Instead of doing doing anything productive, you just end up in fucking stitches on the floor.
Oh yeah.
I fucked up really badly recently. We just finished a new track, and I'd done the lyrics, but I couldn't settle on a name for the track. And we did a show on Friday, and the guys were saying, right, you got a new name for this track, and I was like, no. And I just on stage, I was drunk, and they said, oh, we've got a new track. What's it called? And I said, I haven't got a name for it yet, so it's called Steve. Just thinking I was funny because I was drunk. Unfortunately, now the whole of our fan base know this song as Steve and refuse to let me change the fucking name of the song. You can't call a fucking song Steve. Then it's not about Steve.
You just did though.
Yeah, it's Steve, dude. It's done. It's done.
Oh, motherfucker.
And there's a story behind it too. So,
yeah,
fuck it.
Yeah, or you should name it "I Am the Next Doctor."
Oh, for fuck's sake! See, back to being the fucking Americans' punching bag.
Would you rather be Harry Potter? Because I mean, we do have the meme that says "I am not Harry Potter, you fuck" or something like that on it that we wrote. I mean,
dude, you were the same guy who started talking to my wife, well, sort of wife.
I was talking to your wife. What's up?
The use of my magic wand while she was pregnant.
Yes, I was trying to get you to make a magic baby, but this was before. This is before you were pregnant for the baby.
Ugh.
Because
and she never lets me forget that either. You do know that, don't you?
Oh, I'm glad, because your magic wand, it worked wonders, Harry.
Too many times.
He drinks like a sailor, but he'll always be a muggle to me.
It's Harry Potter, everybody. Harry Potter.
That was the strangest English accent I've ever heard.
I'm sorry. I
love it when you guys do English accents though, because it's like the most upper class PBS accents I've ever heard in my life. No one speaks like that over here unless you're in like the top 1%.
Oi, you!
Yeah, I mean,
you fuck! Oi, fuck!
Son, apples and pears, fucking cockney rhyming bullshit.
What pussy pears? What the fuck are you talking about? And you said you wrote the language.
Oi, you fucking cunt!
Just go watch Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Wait until you see Trainspotting 2. I don't know if you've ever seen the first Trainspotting.
I love that fucking movie.
The sequel's I think it's just come out, hasn't it?
Not yet, I don't believe. Not here, at least.
Yeah, it didn't come out here yet.
Oh, shit, it's come out over here. It's a good movie.
Is it good?
It is a fucking great movie. I saw the original in the movies.
Yeah, I love the original, man.
I've had to watch this other one through nefarious means because I'm either playing shows or looking after kids or working, so it's hard to get to the movies these days. But
I tell you what, man, that scene with the dead baby really fucked me up.
It was horrible, man.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Lego Batman is coming out the same week as the fucking what the fuck is the 50 Shades of Grey sequel?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
50,
saw that.
50 Shades Harder or something?
Whatever it is.
50 Shades Darker.
Darker. There you go. That's
I'm a
it.
fan. I don't know if you knew that about me.
Oh, really? You're a big fan? Nice.
Just a S&M fan.
I got you. Your poor wife.
There's all kinds of stuff going around about, like we have to make sure that that Lego Batman destroys this movie, which, to be fair, I'm all about, because Lego Batman looks incredible.
Oh, Lego Batman's gonna kill that fucking movie, dude.
You're gonna have all those moms bringing their kids to the movies that weekend.
Right. And there's only
make that decision.
There's like one mom going to see the fuck movie, and then they're sending their 6 kids to go see Lego Batman. So the ratio is going to be off.
That's the thing that bothers me about those books and the I guess those movies now. It's like, if you want to watch porn, just fucking watch porn. Like,
yeah, there's plenty of that out there.
Yeah, but they're written for women. It's women think about things differently than dudes, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
But there's porn geared towards women now.
Yeah. Holy shit! There's a train coming through.
Yep. My bad. I'm outside.
No, it's all right, man. It's okay. That was fucking crazy.
Dude, we don't even have anything that sounds like that in this country. That was like alien shit to me. It was like some fucking abduction. I'm sat like by my back door looking out in the garden, but waiting for my dog to finish taking a shit.
It's pitch black out there too.
And it's black as fuck out here, and I hear this crazy noise come out of my phone. I was like, what the fuck was that?
The fucking aliens are coming to get you, Mart. Finally, you get to go home, Doctor.
I've got no idea what an alien sound that is to me. That's like, nothing sounds like that in this country.
Dude, you
understand that.
You are an alien, Doctor.
See? Again? Fucking arsehole.
Yeah, you love it, fucker. You wouldn't be on the show so much if you didn't.
He hadn't been on the show in over a year.
Well, that's because of fucking time constraints, man. We lucked out that he wasn't working this week because Vicky's sick.
Yeah, I'm being the dutiful father and looking after my beautiful, beautiful children.
His spawn.
Oh, dude, kids are amazing until you have to spend all your time with them. And then super annoying. I mean, my son's a fucking joy to be with. He's such a good little dude. But my daughter is hardcore. She is the most fucking insane child I've ever met in my life. Like, if she grew extra arms and an extra head and started shooting laser beams out her eyes, I wouldn't be surprised with anything this kid does. As long as it involves breaking shit.
Do not insult your daughter like that.
Oh, she's a beautiful creature, but
she's an angel.
My God, she's crazy.
It's amazing to get a phone call from a little English girl wishing me happy birthday.
Did you notice that, like, he's saying it in hushed whispers because he's like fucking scared to death that she's gonna overhear him?
Oh yeah. The
whole house is asleep.
Everybody's asleep, dude. It's 2:00 in the morning there.
It's nearly 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, even Vicky's gone to bed.
Wow, Vicky. She's usually up way past you.
Mate, she's so not well. She's just so fucking ill.
You know?
I mean, she's a pussy when she's ill anyway, but the only reason I took the time off work is because she is sick as fuck.
That sucks.
But yeah, you got to think I'm not missing working.
Yeah.
I'm still playing shows. She's still looking after the kids while I'm playing shows.
Right,
so
and you get to be on the show.
3/4 of the way up the country later on this week. I'm 3/4 of the way up the country this week.
Nice.
Playing a fundraising show for a guy that I was talking to you about earlier.
Oh yeah, man. Tell people about this. Anybody out there in the lovely old UK that is listening, you need to go to this show and help support this gentleman.
Yeah, we played last year at a Metal to the Masses gig with a circus metal band called Ward 16, and it's crazy, man. They're the most insane fucking band I've ever seen. For that, I never thought I'd see this kind of shit. They've got like a clown dressed as a girl playing an accordion.
I actually think you sent me pictures of that.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah,
they're crazy, but they're a damn tight band. The lead singer's got a hell of a voice. She's got a phenomenal voice. Well, I think you saw the video where she chased me down with a chainsaw.
Yes.
When I did that live feed. But their guitarist Dave has got something. Let me get this right. Pulmonary hypertension, and they said when he found out it's like a lung disorder, and it makes your heart grow massively. So you've got quite a short lifespan. And Dave's a fucking lovely guy, obsessed with Washburn guitars. And they gave him a death date and said, "Yep, dude, you're going to be gone by this date." And he beat it. He got himself super fit, and he had a bit of a shindig for his death day, which is the strangest shit I've ever seen. But we're doing a big fundraiser for him, us and a lot of the biggest sort of underground bands in the area. Well, within the 200-300 mile radius, doing a big fundraiser for those guys. We've had shit donated from fucking some great bands. All the major festivals have donated stuff, like tickets to Bloodstock, and I think there's some download goodies and stuff like that. Don't know if the festivals you guys have heard about over there.
It's fucking super cool, dude.
Yeah, man, it should be good, and it's an opportunity to get drunk once again. So everything's a bonus, really.
So if anybody out there wants to go and check that out, please go. What do you say, John? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in front of you.
Bar in Burnley. It is the coolest place to play. It's like an old mill, and
nice.
All the gigs are upstairs, so you have to go out onto a huge balcony if you want to smoke or whatever. And it's just the fucking nicest venue. All the bathrooms are completely covered in porn. Like all the walls, the wallpaper is made from porn.
Nice. That's sexy.
I can't fault that. That's amazing.
John, were you about to say something?
But do they keep the toilet paper like dispensers like properly stocked? Because I don't want to wipe my ass with someone's tits.
Dude, this is England. There is no toilet in the toilet roll dispensers.
They just
People
use holes.
just take that shit and take it home. Dude, if they could take the tiles off the walls, they would take it home.
I wish I could record what you just. I mean, I know we're recording, but like, keep it in my pocket for when people are like, we need to be more like England. I'm like, yeah, we're.
There you go. Listen to this.
Apparently, they don't have toilet paper. Let's be more like England.
There's a bit of a difference between
3 seashells.
Middle England and English rock bars and clubs. I mean, some English rock clubs are phenomenal. Some are dives, but it's the guys and girls. We get so fucking drunk and fucked up that all bets are off, man. All bets are off. It's just about getting out, having a fucking good time, and seeing as much alcohol as you can drink and as much pot as you can smoke.
That's beautiful.
Pretty much. That's how most people seem to see things these days.
Nice.
When I take over England, there will be toilet paper. The rock clubs will not fuck around.
This is England. We don't take no shit off no Nazi bastards.
Nazi.
You will listen to Justin Bieber.
Hey, John, but I know you gotta.
By the way,
what?
I totally owned your fucking country once, and I will do it again.
Sure, shut up for a minute, man. John, I know you got to get to work, man. It's getting pretty close to time to go in there and serve some alcohol to people.
Yeah, man. I hope my social awkwardness didn't bleed over too much into this.
Nah, dude, you did fucking great, man.
Cool.
But seriously, what happened to Marilyn Monroe?
You think you're the only person that ever made that?
Dude, let everybody know where they can find your music and all that good stuff, so they can.
Yeah, man, it's on iTunes, Spotify. If you go to the website, stereofireempire.com, you can stream the whole thing. We got some videos on YouTube. We have a music video on there that we did a little over a year ago. Plus, I think a few live ones. So it's out there, man. If you search for it, it should come up pretty easy. You could, the easiest way I think to do with those. Just go to the website if you want to stream it.
Nice. Yeah, dude. I listened to the whole album at lunch. It was awesome.
Oh, great.
I enjoyed the fuck out
Thanks,
of it, by
man.
the way. I know Mart did listen to it today as well because he was asking about it. So,
and funnily enough, that sort of style of music is massive over here at the minute, and I mean huge. So get your ass on a plane, get over here, and make some money.
That's good to know, man, because it is not massive over here in New Orleans.
No, because it's yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, somebody told me the other day, I was like, dude, you're not slow enough. You play too many guitar solos. Nobody's gonna like you. That's fair enough, man.
Yeah. That's what they said about my band too. And I was like, you guys are too much. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. That's why I had 300 people at the show. Fuck off.
It kind of sucks right now though, because there's a lot of good bands that aren't like, some extreme type of metal happening in New Orleans that are really good. That you go to the shows and you only see, a handful of people show up.
Yeah, they're underrated, man, and it's terrible.
Yeah, like I don't know if you guys had, I know you probably booked them before. Green Gasoline, you ever heard of those guys?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Dylan's a pretty good friend of mine, man. He's a really those guys are incredible.
They're awesome, and they're so good, and
that kid, dude, Dylan is one hell of a guitar player, man.
Yeah,
he really
Slash.
is. Yeah, we were calling him what the fuck is the dude from Aerosmith?
Oh, yeah, the one that's not the transvestite.
Yeah, exactly, that one. Yeah,
Steve Perry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Steve Perry, isn't it? Steve Perry from Journey.
No, Steve Perry's Journey. It is
Steve Tyler.
It is a Perry though, right? Perry.
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry, that's
Joe
him.
Perry.
Yeah. Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. That comes up with the Steve Perry, which makes Journey. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, but we had a similar situation with them where we played like a couple of shows that were going on a couple weekends back for like a festival a friend was doing, and it was a lot of like the NOLA underground stuff, the doom or the black metal and the hardcore shit that we're not really part of. And they had a similar experience with us where tons of people there, only a handful really digging it. So, and they're incredible. We played a show with them the other night, and they fucking blew me away, man. So
yeah, they're good. They're fucking good, dude. They're up and comers, man. You gotta as long as they stick to it. Yep.
Really good. Anyway, glad I got to endorse them before I got off the show.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. But yeah, dude, anybody who wants to go check out these guys, please go listen to Stereofire Empire. They are fucking great. I enjoyed the fuck out of the album, like I said. And we definitely, when you boys are ready, let's book some shows, man. I got plenty dates and I got plenty places to put y'all. So,
well, hopefully nobody dies before.
Yeah, let's
look at he's already coming up with an excuse. He's wearing a red shirt.
Even if somebody dies, we'll still do it. How about that?
There you go. As long as it's not you, we're good. So fuck it. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for coming on the show, bro.
Thank y'all, man. I had a great time.
Thanks so much. Enjoy your night at work. Mart, thank you for coming on the show again, dude, and coming back and getting harassed.
No, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure.
And Adam, I don't have to thank you, but thank you anyway.
Yes.
So anyway, I was your host, Wayne.
Mine.
I was your host, Wayne. That was the Nazi general.
Commandant Santino.
And then you have the man, the myth himself, the madman from the UK.
Mart Flannagan.
Yeah, see, this is so exciting right there. And the man, the lifeblood of Stereofire Empire.
John Kennedy. Yeah.
Wow, you guys are so fucking lame. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and remember always to keep it metal!